Hi, it's Robert Tube. Today on the Hunter Colorado Wild, we're at Silverbridge Peaks and I'm making a black bear great one grinding guide, because a lot of people don't know how to hunt them efficiently or even at all, or can't get many in a specific time. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to grind black bear and get lots of them. Right, this is my map. We're going to start at Wild Turkey Outpost, but let's go over what I'm going to be using as a loadout. Now, some of these guns I've got on because I want to kill herd animals, so 243. I'm going to be using the 308 to kill numerous animals and bears sometimes if there's a lot of them and they're running past me, but mainly for long shots I'm going to be using the Rangemaster 338 with polymer tips and a Hyperion 42 scope. Now, the reason I like the 338, it's super powerful, knocks them down at range. You also want to be carrying a tent with you at all times when you're doing what I'm going to be showing. Now, the reason you carry a tent is so you can deploy it and get your ATV out to collect the bears in a fast as possible manner. It saves you running around some of the big lakes. It will save you 5 or 10 minutes collecting the bears, so it's a good way to cut the time down on your grind. So black bears on Silverbridge Peaks are mainly where I'm showing you now, on the right hand side at these lakes. You want to start at their drink time ideally, which is 3 in the afternoon till 8 at night. So you've got 5 hours to hunt these lakes I'm going to show you, which is plenty. It only takes about an hour to do one of these runs, maybe half an hour if you get it down and get your setups absolutely perfect and you're good at shooting. You don't have to rush and do it as slow as you want, it's up to you, but I'm going for efficiency and as max amount of black bears I can kill in the shortest amount of time. So this is where we're going to start our hunt. Start at 4 because I want the bears to be there, but as you can see at this outpost, Wild Turkey Outpost, there's at least 3 bears there normally. We've got 4 drink zones on the other lake, so there's like 4 to 6 bears on there. I'd say there's about 10 bears in between those 2 lakes, roughly, give or take. So you can shoot 10 bears within a few minutes just at those 2 lakes alone as soon as you start. There's a little pond, often there's a couple of bears around there, or they'll be in the bulrushes on this side. So check there, kill those. When you shot those, collect them, jump on ATV, fast travel back to Wild Turkey Outpost, and then go to the pond on your left, and then do the same there. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to shoot all bears I see, females and males, and normally you would only shoot males. You can only shoot males if you want, that's up to you, but I'm just going to shoot every black bear I see as quick as possible, collect, and then move, go to the next lake, and then the next lake and just continue. But if you want, you can just shoot the males if you want. You probably won't get as much numbers as I'm going to get, but it's an easy way to get them. Nobody knows if with the black bear, the great one, females can to it, but I'm basically just going to shoot whatever black bears I see as fast as possible. There is numerous lakes you can use. You don't have to just use the 5 lakes I'm just using them because it works for me and it seems to get quite a few black bears in a short period of time. But most of these lakes have got black bears, so you could have tripods set up. I don't use tripods myself, but you could do if you feel like doing it. The main thing is to clear the hunting pressure of your black bear lakes, because it really will affect what you get spawned there, and a good way to do that is kill other herd animals. So this is the route I take. Then I go up to that lake. On this top lake, right, there can be up to 20 black bears on the left hand side especially. So I've got a tent there, I shoot over the water to where they all are. I've got a drink zone there and a drink to the right, but they're mainly on this left hand side. But the thing is, what happens is when you shoot over the water to the black bears, when they're there, they'll run over the back most of the time. And I was trying to work out the other day the best way to get around this, to get those that would escape and be out of view within seconds, and it's where I've got that tent. So we shoot all the bears on the left hand side, they run over the back here, and then to get them, the escapees, I fast travel to this tent, and then when you get there, if you're lucky enough, you'll see the bears either running over or they'll just be stood in the field away from the lake, and then you just slaughter them. I just tried it not long ago, and I got nearly, what was it, 12 bears in one go that tried to escape. But the thing is, it won't be the same again unless you remove that hunting pressure. So clearing your hunting pressure on your grinding lakes is a big deal, and I'll show you this in a minute. But then I go to this lake as my last lake. So I do 5 lakes in a run as fast as possible. I'm actually going to do it in a minute and show you at real time doing it. But this lake, it looks small, but it's so good. I'd actually call this Bear Lake, because sometimes there's 10 or 12 black bears. It's only a small lake as well. It's nowhere near as a big one we've just been to. But there is a lot of black bear around there. So that is basically the run. It's that simple, right? 5 lakes, and you will get a lot of black bear. As I said, most of these lakes on the right have black bear, so if you wanted to, you could just put tents at most of them and just hop and do it that way. But I'm just going to do 5 lakes, keep it pretty controlled, and then at the end of the run, I'll change the time to like 7 in the morning, visit Sun Sisters Lake, or lakes where there's lots of group herd animals. So at Sun Sisters, you've got mountain lions, turkeys, mountain goats, for example, lots of groups of animals, and just kill whatever you can as fast as possible, and that'll wipe all your hunting pressure. This is Sun Sisters. Like I say, just after 7, you'll have 7 or 8 mountain lions around there. You've got mountain goats, turkeys, whatever. Just kill them with whatever weapon as fast as possible. That will wipe your hunting pressure from where you're going to go hunt bears. And then when they clear your lakes, change the time back to 4 p.m. and then start again, and just do that. It's very simple, and that's the key. It's being efficient, making it simple and as quick as possible, so you can get the maximum amount of time. Up there is good as well for groups of animals. The other middle lake is good for elk and turkey and other things. So just find lakes where on your grinding spot and just shoot loads of herds. The bottom right hand corner as well, plains bison during resting time when they're in the fields. There's often like 30 of those in a group. Imagine one group of those, hunting pressure gone. So here we go, we're going to start our grind. 4 p.m, 308 and 338 are going to be used as the guns, mainly for the bears. Lots of turkey. I thought that was an albino one then, but we're just looking for bears, and right in front of us we've got 2 black bears for a start. So like I say, I'm just going to shoot all black bears during this video, not just females or males, just both. Like I say, I'm not sure if it counts towards it, but I'm just going to kill him just in case it helps. I'm sure we'll learn more about that in the coming times, but I'm just going to kill everything. So as long as you hit it, it's going to die. So don't worry if you only get like a body or something. Just make sure you hit them the best you can. You don't have to use a 338, use whatever you want to. As long as the bear dies, that's all that matters, because you're just going for a respawn. It's not for a trophy, unless, like I say, you're trying to get the great one, so you want respawns, as many of them you can, as quick as possible. So just check the lake quickly, glass round. Make sure you look in these bulrushes, because sometimes if they're drinking or eating or whatever, and they're down in the bulrushes, you can't see them, and often what you see is when they poke their heads up, and that's normally how you see them. So make sure you check all the bulrushes. But as I was saying, just over this little hill, if you know Silver Ridge Peaks, there's a little pond, and often there's like 1 or 2 black bears there. I'm just going to run over, collect the 2 we've shot, check that lake, and then fast travel back to Wild Turkey Outpost, and then go to lake number 2. Now the normal weight for the max weight of a black bear is up to 290 kilos, whereas the Great One black bear is 224 kilos to 316 kilos. So basically it goes up to 316 kilos. So that's what you're looking for if you're looking for a track, or what you'll see when you spot it. So I just thought I'd tell you that. We've seen it on the first one that was took earlier. I did a video about it earlier, so I bet he was buzzing to find what it was, and I'd be interested to see how many kills it took, or if he got it initial spawn. But we're trying to get one, and we've just started our grind. So there's one of them I killed. I thought it was another one, and there's one on my left. So we'll collect these, and then we'll move on. Now, a lot of people have been talking about the Great One Black Bear, saying we wanted the Great One Moose. Well, this is what I say. We can't get every animal we want each time. It's impossible to achieve that for everybody who plays Call of the Wild. So someone's always going to be disappointed. Someone's always going to be happy with what happens. I know a lot of people wanted the Great One Moose, but you have to look at it like this. During the duration, the evolving times of Call of the Wild, it'll go for many, many years. So literally everything we want, most of it will come to the game at some point, but you can't just do exactly everybody's thing all at once, you know what I mean? So just have to look at it like that. Like I say, Classic is still going. It's nearly 14 years old, and Call of the Wild's only 5. So imagine in 9 years' time the amount of stuff that will be added. A lot of stuff. So I think we'll get most of the most popular Great One choices at some point. So we've done our bears there. Onto the second lake, fast travel back here, and we're going to run over to this pond. Now you could put a tent maybe a little closer, but it may affect black bears spawning on this lake with how close that is. So you're better off just running. It's only about 30 seconds, and then you can see the lake anyway. And this is what makes these lakes so good, because they're so close to each other, and there's quite a lot of black bear. The good thing about Silver Ridge Peaks as well, and clearing the hunting pressure with herds, is if you're smashing lots of animals, like killing loads of herds, you're going to get rares of those species. You're grinding for hunting pressure and diamonds. And like I say, I did it earlier, and I got a melanistic mountain lion. I got a level 5 bison respawn, because I was just killing herds of those. So like I say, there is sort of like a bonus to killing the herds for your hunting pressure. You get trophy animals as well while you're looking for black bears. So as you can see, we've just walked here. We've already spotted 2 or 3, and they're literally all around this lake. So you just check it all around. Sometimes in this bush down here. Hello, turkeys. They're not albinos, they're light browns, but there's another one. So there's 3, I think it is. So you normally get 3 or 4 on the right, and you normally get a couple more around there, and then some on the left. So from here, get the 338 or 308 if you want. Like I say, it doesn't matter on the gun, as long as you can kill him as quick as possible and get as many as possible in the shortest time possible. Remember to check over this sort of way. They often stand or sit in these bulrushes. We've got some plains bison there. There we go, there's another one. So I'll shoot that one. Like I say, it's up to you. You can just shoot males if you want. You won't get as many, but I'm just going to shoot every bear I see. And hopefully we get some more ones. I think what it does, it'll check the system. Say you've killed 20, 25 bears in a run, and it'll just put 25 back. I don't think it'll put the exact like amount of females or males back. I think it just like as a like idea, like there should be so many, like put that many back in respawn. So killing a few females, you never know, you might get an extra couple of males spawn, and you never know, that could be the Great One Black Bear. So that's why I'm doing it really. Now what you want to do is, once you've shot your bears, as I've just been saying, imagine how long it's going to take to walk around there, collect those, 5 or 10 minutes minimum, get on the ATV, and then go and collect them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to show you collecting them all. You don't want to be watching 5-10 minutes me just driving an ATV collecting bears. But I'm just, like I said, I'm giving you the idea so you know what I'm doing, and I'm showing you. I don't want to make it too boring. I mean, this is quite long anyway. It's probably going to be 30 minutes across the video. So make sure you get your coffee and your tea. But it's a good fun way. The bears score quite well as well, cash wise, so it's good for money. There you go, look, like 1,000. So you will make quite a bit of money doing this as well. So I'm just going to go all around the lake, collect my bears, and then go to the next location. So I've shot 4 here, and 2 at the lake, we're on to 6. And a short mate, all the time. I've seen on the Hunter Discord already some people saying, I can't hunt there, don't know where they are, don't know where to go, which reserve. So Silver Ridge Peaks is probably the best one really, to be honest. So off to our third lake now. Fast travel there. It's not too far away. Here we go. So here we are. Now what you can run so far, but slow down about half this distance between those trees, because often where those trees are on the left, right in front of me, there's normally 2 or 3 black bears. They can run certain ways, and you'll find this on certain lakes, ponds. Watch how animals run, because some lakes they'll only run one way, and once you know which way they run, you can obviously ambush them and go that way, and they'll just run straight at you and just shoot them. So take a note of where animals flee when you approach certain ways, because like I say, you can use that to your advantage and kill a lot more animals. So I know there's going to be black bears right in front of these trees. Now they might look up at me, they might just run towards me, so we'll see what happens. But there's normally like 3 or 4 bears, black bears around it. Now there you go. It's a female, where is it? Like sometimes they run towards me and sometimes they go left. So I'm just going to approach where they normally go. There we go. Running straight down there. Like I say, don't worry if you get a vital, just make sure you hit it once and then just try and hit it again. It's not about trophy animals, you're just going for respawn, so just kill him with whatever as fast as possible. And yep, he's off. Where are you going? He's going nowhere, he's dead. So a few more down. It's going well. We'll collect these and then we'll check the back end left hand side of that lake, and then we'll move up to the top right lake. I've still got hunting pressure a bit on there, so there might not be as many as there normally is, but if you clear it of hunting pressure, you can get up to 20 bears there. It's unreal to see it if you've not seen it the first time, and because the drink time's normally like dark, you might want to bring night vision for later on, but the binos, but yeah, you can see up to 20 bears there, and the first time you ever see that many, you're like, what, when is it? Someone was saying it on Discord earlier. I was like, it's always been like that on Silver Ridge Peaks. It's just not that many people hunt them at drink times, because a lot of it gets dark later on, and they see them mainly in the day, so that's just one of the reasons. But there's a few lakes like that actually. I'll show you 2 of them in a minute, but the last 2 lakes are basically the best lakes for black bear. So we're going to collect these. I'm just going to check over in these bulrushes, because there's normally 1 or 2 black bears on the left hand side. Let's see if there is any. Have we got any more? Yeah, come on, yeah. Ah, there we go. I'm going to say I thought we'd have at least 1, and we have. So we'll shoot that. I shot level 5 mule deer here the other day. I can't remember, I was shooting something and then I just spotted it, but it ended up being a troll. You would stand there, wouldn't you? Right in line with a tree. How's your Rebentouli Coast hunting going? Drop in the comments, let me know about it. Are you going to be grinding for the Great One Black Bear? Let me know what weapons you're going to use. Like I say, it's up to you. That's what I say with these guides. Take out of them what works for you, then apply your game style to it, and that'll be the best guide you'll ever play. Is one based on bits of knowledge gained by other people, and then how you play. That's a key important thing. So here we go. Get my tent again. I'm just moving it to that slot because it's moved to one of the ones I don't like. Get our ATV, collect our bears, and this is why you carry a tent. It does save you a lot of time doing this. It'll be interesting to see if you don't need as many black bear kills as say whitetail or red deer, because there's not as many black bears as there is deers. Basically probably half as much, might be less than that, but there definitely isn't as much on a map of the same species. So I'm wondering if they've altered the ratio of how many black bear you need to get through. It is totally random RNG, so but I'm just wondering if they've put in some kind of factor variable, because there isn't as many black bear as say deer. You can't get as many black bear as deer as well. per hour. So it'll be interesting to see if there is some kind of added variable for that. So I can't wait to see and find out. And like I said, we're going to stick at it till I get one. You know me, I will get a great one black bear at some point. I don't know how long it's going to take. It could be the next one. It could be 10,000 kills later. I don't know. But I'm going to stick at it till I get one. Big shout out to Matt Plays, Blank, Elsie and the Crazy Crew and the Fabled channel. We're always having a laugh every day. It can be bizarre in there, but it's a lot of fun. But we are the Great One grinders. And this is the next one we're going to be grinding for. Let the grinding commence. The guide will probably evolve over time. Like I say, I'm basing it off what I know already from grinding black bears, but I'm sure some things will get tweaked during the time of grinding to become more efficient, and you just slightly tweak it until you get the absolute perfect guide. But I'm giving you an example of how you can grind black bears and what will get you a lot of black bear kills, because a lot of people don't know how to do it, so that's why I'm doing it. I can't believe it. I'm just thinking, you can use a 338 if you want. You can use whatever gun you want, and the 308, what's just made me laugh is an ice cream van is just pulled up, so I've just had to read the audio, but it did make me chuckle. I'll have one Great One black bear please, 2 flakes, and I'll have it right now please. So random, man. Never ceases to amaze me when things, I'd have left the audio in of it playing, but probably get copyrighted then. It would have been funny, but I don't want to risk it. Right. So, I've got hunting pressure over there, and this is what I was on about. Normally, because, look, there's hunting pressure, and over the back as well. If I'd have cleared the whole hunting pressure, I'd had more black bears there. So make sure you clear it. Now, this is the 10 I was on about, the ambush 10. Now, if you come over the back of here, and the bears run from that pond, you'll generally catch them in this area. So I've deployed this the ambush tent in this area on this lake to stop them from getting away, and I did it earlier and I got about an extra 10 bears because of it, but I do need to clear the hunting pressure from this area to get full respawns back there. But what I was going to say is, like I say, clear your hunting pressure by killing herd animals. Plains bison, pronghorn are your dream animals, because there is often 20 or 30 of them in groups. Pronghorn drink at 8. Find areas where aren't your black bear grinding lakes and just slaughter them. Plains bison, bottom right hand corner, there's loads of them. I killed 60 in about 15 minutes earlier. I got level 5 actually as well, but it didn't make diamond. But yeah, very good for clearing your hunting pressure, then start your grind again. But remember I close my game down and then start back up again. You can just go main menu if you want. And we've just come to the last lake, and look at this. Talk about black bears, they're everywhere. I've not even got to the lake yet, and they're already running down this hill. So I'm just going to slaughter whatever I see. Now this is a good reason to have a fast firing gun with more than one bullet, because I know some of you are probably thinking, why are you using 338? Well, you can use this, and I do use this as well as for grinding. As long as it's not like a big bear, I'll use a 308 just to slaughter them. And like I say, just get the shots in so you're not going to die. We'll go and pick them up in a minute. We'll have a look at the lake first. By the time I come back, whatever I've hit is going to be dead anyway, regardless. So here's another 3 bears down. Let's go to this lake. And it is a really good lake. Like I say, it all depends on your hunting pressure and what you've killed earlier. So if you clear it and then start your run again, you're going to get the best respawns back for your lakes. There is about 10 to 12 lakes on the right hand side that's got black bears, so you could go 1, 1, 1, you know what I mean, and just do the whole 12 like that. If you only want to shoot males, that will work. You could do like I'm doing 5 and do short rotations. See how that works, and I'm sure over the coming weeks, months, we'll find out what's best. But I'm just having a go at this first, and then like I say, if I find something better, then I'll update it and make that guide and show you how that works, based off if we get one. So Here we go. So this is the last lake of my rotation. Normally they're on the right hand side lake, but they're often where I'm standing as well, and sometimes you're getting run straight by where I'm standing. What's that? Elk. Rocky Mountain elk. So look, we've got another one here trying to get away. So we've just shot 3. Here's another one. That'll be dead. That will be dead shortly. Is there any more? I can hear something running. Hey up. Yep, there's another one. That'll be number 5. As you can see, a lot of these are females, so females are a lot more common than males. So like I say, expect less numbers of males compared to females on your grind. But I'm just going to shoot them all just in case when it tries to balance up the amount of black bears on your game, you might get, out of those, say you kill 10 females, you might get 2 or 3 extra males spawn as it tries to balance. That's what I'm trying anyway. Hello. Goodbye. So yeah, as you can see, quite a few black bears, and it's not very big lake. I've got a mythical mountain lion. I don't want to add hunting pressure to this lake already. I want to wipe it, so I'm not going to shoot that because we're on a black bear grind. So congrats to Grand Surf on getting the Great One black bear. If you're watching this video, if you see it, I'd love to know more about how you got it and how many kills it took, and the whole, you know what I mean, the whole story. Let me know. Drop it in the comments. But that's where we was, and like I say, where you want to focus. Try that tent out if you do this. See what you think, and then we end on this lake. So I think we've killed about 15 or 17 black bear during this, so it's not too bad. I know a lot with females as well, but I'm just going to sort everything I see, and I think it will get even quicker as I get it more refined. I'll try a couple more lakes to add into the rotation as well and experiment and see if I can get even more in a short period of time, but I thought I'd just show you this. So this is the Black Bear Great One grinding guide. I hope it helps you out. I'm Ron McTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.